BZK25 over there on Twitch, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, guys, we are back here on Borderlands 3. I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry about that. I do have more content to come. I've just been streaming a lot more on my Twitch channel. Link will be down in the description below. But today, we have a build video. This is my first ever build video that I'm posting on YouTube, and I actually had a lot of fun tweaking with this build and everything, so I might do more build videos, who knows. But I do want to say, as I said, I had fun tweaking with this build. I want to say first and foremost, I did not find this build. One of my VIPs known as Lara80, links will be down for him in the description below. All credit goes to him for helping me find this build and everything like that. Pretty much, he does not have the necessarily good requirements to record for YouTube or even to stream. He streams off of the Xbox console itself. So yeah, I'm just posting it for him. I asked and he said yes. So here we go with the build. Since it is called Infantry Flak, if you guys know a little bit about infantry in the army, at least, they use a lot of assault rifles, and both Sola and I agreed, hey, that's a cool name for it. Let's go with that, since it's kind of an assault rifle build as well. So going to the first weapon of choice, of course, it's the OPQ. OPQ is one of the most powerful assault rifles in the game, and of course you see that anoint right there. Under 50% health, you deal 150% bonus radiation damage, since it is a assault rifle slash URAD build. Next up on the chopping block, we have the Monarch. The Monarch is another overpowered assault rifle, and I fucking love this gun, honestly. I actually have fun farming for it, even though Kilovolt is a stingy motherfucker. I am currently running a corrosive one, just because the stuff that I was farming earlier on stream, I just need a corrosive one. I do have a shock one that is the same anointment. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry, guys. But yeah. Again, under 50 health, deal 150 radiation damage. Then we're moving on to kind of my res gun, which is the Plague Bearer. The anoint on it is 300 increase weapon damage against enemies above 90% health. It just works. Or if it gets them down low, you can switch to any of the other weapons that I show on here, like the Recursion, which is up next. The Recursion, again, it is meta, and it works. I'm currently running a Cryo and Shock one. This can be interchangeable, especially depending on like what farm you're doing, or if you're doing the takedown. I highly recommend, especially with the Monarch, you have a Shock one to take out those Guardians really quick, and also with the Recursion, if you have a Shock, you can take out those Guardians really quick as well. And of course, the Anoint is under 50% health. You deal the radiation damage. Now, to get under 50% health, you go over to the shield, which is a front loader, which reserves 60% of your max health and returns it as shield capacity. And I do have the plus 10 max health, so it's technically only reserving 50% of your actual max health. And I just have a 15% chance to absorb bullets as ammo, which is always good. And for the, of course, the anointment is 50% bonus rad damage with weapons for 10 seconds. Moving on to one of my favorite class mods for Flak is the Cosmic Stalker. These rolls that I have on here are pretty much damn perfect, especially with this build with the assault rifle and critical hit Flak, because once you see in the skill tree, you'll see that we are running fadeaway as well. Of course, crit Flak all the way, in my opinion, best Flak. I love crit Flak. Honestly, I just love doing massive amounts of damage. So again, as you can see right here, 21% critical hit damage, 35% assault rifle damage, and then my last roll is 51% dull weapon critical hit damage. So say if you're just having bad luck with the Warden or with Kilovolt, because both of them, let's be honest, they're all stingy bitches. If you have a Star Helix, I honestly really love the Star Helix, so say if you're just farming, can't get one of these two guns right here, just swap on over to a dull assault rifle, especially if you have the dual weapon critical hit, or you can get another better roll. Hopefully you do. This is just the roll that I got. And moving on to the relic or artifact, I'm using cut purse launchpad. Launchpad I found to be the best version of a cut purse that I could actually find while farming. But my rolls that I got on it were pretty shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're really shit. The one that Sola has also does weapon damage and assault rifle damage and everything like that. Mind you, all of Sola's gear will be down in the description below as Imgur links or any links that I can find so I can show you guys his point of view of it. And also I'll be running a short little clip of all of his kind of like highlights of it, or I think it's just him beating the takedown boss like at the last portion of it. Now moving on to the, of course, grenade mod of this, which is a cloning hex. Any really like I would say a hex, like a Merv hex or something like that, or a It's Piss just to get that weapon damage as well. But with this anoint, we have the 50% bonus radiation damage, same as the front loader as well. So moving on to the skill tree, starting off with the green skill tree, this is where you'll have like kind of your regen health and also your scag to revive you, and with your action skill as well. So we have self-repairing system, we have 2 points in that. Then we go to furious attack, we have 4 out of 5 points in that. Overclocked, my bad. 3 out of 5. All my BFFs, 1 out of 3. Eager to impress, 1 out of 5. Lick the wounds, especially get lick the wounds just because since you do have that lower amount of health, your scag will definitely be your res. Pretty much say if you can't hit your shots because there's a flying enemy in the takedown, or psychos are just jumping away from you, or like try and run away instead of getting killed. So of course, lick the wounds, it's going to be absolutely amazing. And then we have 3 out of 3 in turn, tail, and run. Now with the, they're called augments, I just say skills. So with the augments, you're running Not My Circus, which will, after fade away, have your pet actually taunt for you so you can get behind, especially in Kilovolt, so you can knock the backpack off, or backpack off, I guess. It's pretty much his crit spot if you're farming him. Very, very easy. And then you have Until You're Dead. The health regen and movement speed is absolutely amazing. After, of course, fade away has ended. Now we're going to move on over to the blue tree, which this is pretty much where Sola and I just kind of put the points in that we had left to get the Great Horn Skagged, which does gun damage, or it ups gun damage, my bad, by 10%. Again, we have 5 in Frenzy, 2 in Who Rescued Who, 3 in Persistent Hunter, and then 2 in Go for It Eyes. Now, where the main source of the build is, of course, in the red tree or orange tree, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much the few skills that I want to talk about is Interplanetary Stalker. That's a mouthful right there. This works out wonders with really any critical hit flak build, or just crit flak build for short. So we have this maxed out. We have 8 because of the class mod that I am running. Then we have Leave No Trace, 3 out of 3. Secondary Intention, 3 out of 5. Head Count, 3 out of 3, which this will actually help you a lot to get your fadeaway back super quick. Then we have Hunter's Eye, we have 3 out of 5. No in Two Fang, or not, no skill, or no points in Two Fang, my bad. And then no in Ambush Predator. I will say this, I might put this in after we get a higher skill cap. Yes, that's what it is. Sorry. But yeah, once we get to that level 60, hopefully soon, maybe with DLC 3 right around the corner. And then we have Big Game, which is again maxed out, but has the +2 from the class mod, of course. Then we have Most Dangerous Game, which is maxed out, 3 out of 5 in Grim Harvest, and then 1-on-1 in Galactic Shadow, and then, of course, 1-on-1 in Mana Grove. Mana Grove, absolutely amazing. Love the skill. Now, we're going to be moving on to the Mayhem modifiers. These are the ones that I'm using. You can use really any. I just find these to be really nice, to be honest, because with Loot Explosion, of course, you're getting more bang for your buck. You're getting more loot. It's Borderlands. Everybody wants loot. Then we have Freeze Tag, which the orb can revive you. I've gotten revived off the orb several times. Then we have Lens Flare. Lens Flare can kind of be a bit annoying, but also, again, has that chance if you kill it in time, you'll be rezzed. And then Post-Mortem. I need to just slow down and talk. That's what I need to do. But anyways, again, with the death enemy, if it hits you, yes, you will go down. But say if you already gone down and there's a death on the field, you can easily kill that to res yourself, and they go down pretty quick with this build. But again, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will leave Sula's clip in here, and also some bloopers that I found really funny with recording this build, because I actually did do some recording on stream for it, and then just things went poorly, and you guys will see, and also just some bloopers again at the end for me recording. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's good to be back on the YouTube grind and everything. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Again, all of Sola's links will be down below, especially with the links to the actual pictures that Sola has for his gear and everything, if you want the perfect anoints and rolls and everything like that. Sola just farms a shit ton. So yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Again, I'll see you in DLC 3 on my stream. Links will be down in the description for that. And as always, guys, my name has been BZK25 over here on YouTube, BZK25 over there on Twitch, and BZK25 over there on Twitter. Almost got Twitch and Twitter different. But again, guys, thank you all for watching. I love each and every single one of you. Peace out. I love you all. Bye-bye. Have a nice night. Bye. Fuck, I was doing so good and then you fucked me up, phone.